All right. I guess I'm starting. I didn't know if you were going to introduce anyone. Anyways, my name is Janille. I'm just going to say welcome to everyone here. We're just going to take 15 minutes out of your time. This is going to be super valuable information. You get to hear some stories, and we're going to give away a $10 gift card. Is it just Amazon? I don't even know. At the end of this presentation for anyone that is new for the first time. So if you're new and you've never been here before, drop your email address in the chat and stick with us to the end, okay? So I don't know if we've got some newbies here. So tonight we're going to hear from two very special people, one from my husband, Aric, and then after we're going to listen to LaRee. They're just going to share, and then I'll share a little bit about my story and some valuable information. So just prepare. They're going to be pretty amazing. So Aric, go ahead.
Okay, so just really quick, Plexus has really done a lot for our family. I ended up getting diagnosed with cancer several years ago, and that's when our whole journey started. We got introduced to it by a really, really close friend that thought of us about doing this. Janelle started taking it, and it started to change her of what she was doing. And then she looked at it from the business standpoint because I wasn't working, going through chemo, and that wasn't going great, obviously. Fast forward, all of that is, I stayed on Plexus the whole time going through it all, and I was able to really recover quicker from my treatments in between each session. It helped me deal with all the different medications that I was on during all of that. And so that was a big thing. We let the doctors know about it, and they were kind of amazed at how well I was doing in between the sessions. Still obviously not good, but better. And then afterwards, I was able to bounce back and rebound quicker after I was diagnosed free and clear. And so that was good. And then afterwards, we stayed on it, and I was able to come back and repair what they were taking. That was going to say about 2 years for me to get up and going back on my muscle tissues and my just being able to recover from all the downtime. I was able to bounce back a lot faster, almost within the first year, to about 90% of where I was at. And during all of that time, Janelle was also running the business, which, saved us from where we were at. And we've never looked back. And it's one of those things that we just keep looking back and going, this is something that everybody needs to do for both purposes. And so we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So thank you.
Thanks, Aric. Let's see if we can hear LaRee. LaRee, can we hear you? Oh no, we can't hear you. Oh, you need to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's craziness. Okay. So I've been doing Plexus for over 9 years now. And when I very first saw my niece post about it, I was like, oh no, they got Christina. Anyway, I went to the doctor and found out some pretty scary stuff going on with my body. And one of the big things that I thought was normal was going to the bathroom about every 4 days. And so that was one thing that really changed for me, and found out that it wasn't normal, that you should be going every day. And so that was a big thing for me. And my blood pressure was really high. It's normal now. There was some prescriptions that my doctor wanted me to go on, but I never had to go on them. So that was good. And I can't remember what the other thing was that I said I was going to talk about. There's so many things. Anyway, I just I have learned to listen to my body. I mean, I know when I need to up something that I'm taking, or anyway, It's just been really good for me. And oh, I remember what it is. It's energy. I used to crash in the afternoon. I would take a nap every day. Now I have the energy that I don't have to do that. And I walk. I walk every day. And that was something that I used to really dislike. And I really like to get out and move my body now. So anyway, that's my testimony, and I'm sticking to it.
LaRee, you're great. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so I will share my story too. It's nice because Aric did share a little bit about kind of what was going on in our family at the time, but I originally started because I struggled with severe like tummy issues. I would have such bad issues with like my bloating. I would have diarrhea, but I'd also throw up all the time. And I'd get these like episodes that I never knew when they were going to happen. And they would happen multiple times a month. Or even a week. Sometimes you get like once a week or multiple times a month. And so I just never really knew when they were going to happen. And I'd be on these like vacations and they'd happen. And so it gave me a lot of anxiety. It hurt. It was like just something that I was super miserable all the time. And I went to a lot of doctors and they just didn't really have any answers. Basically, all my test results came back as completely normal. And so that was really frustrating because I knew it wasn't normal to throw up all the time and have diarrhea all the time and just feel so bloated. And I used to do these like walking around the house because I would have such bad gas and I could not go to sleep. And so I was lucky that my mother-in-law was very much a holistic person, was like, you really need like a good probiotic. And I had tried probiotics before and they just really never did anything for me. And so when I was first introduced to Plexus, I was like LaRee, I was like, okay, I don't need to take a drink to lose weight. I'll just like diet and exercise. Even though I had like 40 pounds to lose, I was like, well, I'll just diet and exercise. I'm not going to do that. But once I really looked into Plexus, because I was actually breastfeeding at the time, so it needed to be something that was super healthy for my breastfeeding baby. And so once I actually researched the products and learned about them, I was like, oh my goodness, like this can actually really help. And it did. Like literally, you guys, it's been probably 8 years and I haven't struggled with any of those type of episodes in over 8 years. Like literally my tummy issues are completely night and day different. Like I'm talking like no issues at all, which is insane that something so simple like this could make such a huge difference. So that was like my biggest issue. I had other things that I thought were just about getting older, right? So I mean, I actually had PMS also. I struggled with PMS and infertility. And I just like had it my whole life. I was just told I was one of those women that would just have horrible periods. So like not only was I throwing up with my tummy issues, I was throwing up with my periods. So they thought I had endometriosis, but I mean, I was never like really officially diagnosed because you have to do all these like really extensive testing and I wasn't willing to go into surgery to see if I had it. I just was like, I have horrible periods. So I'd be out for like 3 days. Well, I'm telling you guys, my periods are they were already normal back then, but like I almost nearly have like no pain. Like I survive like a normal person during my period. And that just like wasn't a thing. So not only do my tummy issues and my period issues, I also lost 40 pounds. Like I completely changed the way that my life was. I wasn't taking naps anymore. I wasn't eating my scoop of ice cream twice a day or like at lunchtime every single day when I would crave sugar. I was actually like having energy to want to work out. And again, you have to remember, I had this breastfeeding baby at the time when I was taking these products. And I would always tell myself, I mean, you know how like people breastfeed and they like lose all this weight. Like I wasn't one of those women that did that. I had to stop breastfeeding, which I breastfeed my babies for a year. And then I'd have to like really bad diet and exercise in order to lose weight. And I actually was able to naturally be able to lose weight where it didn't feel like it was like this huge struggle because I wasn't craving the sugars. I was having more energy to work out. And during that process of all that, within like maybe like 6 months, my husband got diagnosed with cancer and it was stage 3 cancer. So it was pretty severe. And so then we had to go through whole that treatment. And you heard Aric, like it was hard. Like we were able to use a lot of the Plexus products instead of getting like prescription medication because they just like pile on those prescription medications over and over again. And the nice thing is we were able to use a lot of the products to help with a lot of the kind of like recovery things in between him, which is so great. Before then I had struggled with infertility, which I didn't really say, but so I had used fertility medication to get pregnant with all my kids. And so after when he got diagnosed with cancer, we were told that we weren't going to be able to really have kids. It was like a really high chance that he would go sterile, and that and I had already had infertility issues, and, you know, we were on this whole journey. So we just decided like our family was finished. Well, amazingly enough, after he was in remission from cancer, he was starting to recover. Within that year, I actually got pregnant naturally, which was huge because it was never a surprise when I got pregnant. It was like always planned, go to the doctors, take the medication, have a baby. Like that's how it was. And so to find out being pregnant naturally, it was like mind blowing. So now we have 4 boys, and I mean, literally that's been, he's 6 now. So that was like over, and we had them after we were on Plexus. So it's been like 8 years of us on this Plexus journey. Needless to say, like this has literally changed like my my future of like how my health has been, or the trajectory of how our life has been, because of these products. Literally changed our lives, if you can't tell. And this story that I'm telling you is like there's thousands and thousands of stories just like this. So so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell you a little bit about like the core products that we have. And so we kind of like to call it like the big 3, the 3 pillars of health. And we call it the BIG, which B stands for blood sugar, I stands for inflammation, and G stands for gut health. And those are like the 3 pillars of health that we really like to address. And when you get to these root causes of these issues, it really balances your body. It actually gets to the root cause of our everyday issues. It's not that we're getting older, you know, it's normal to feel that way. It's if when you start addressing these, you actually start feeling better, and you like actually know what it feels like to feel good. So we're going to talk about a couple of these products. The first one is our Slim. We've got 2 different kinds. We've got the Slim Hunger Control, and the Slim actually balances your blood sugar. It is what you drink it in the morning. You pour it in a little cup of water and you drink it up 30 minutes before you eat. This gives you natural. I'm not really an ingredient lady. So if you're someone that really like vibes on wanting to know these ingredients, I recommend you talking to the person who invited you, and they can like tell you and give you all the information about like the individual ingredients. But what I do want to say about ingredients is these are all natural, plant-based, no artificial anything, no artificial sweeteners, no colors, no flavors. Like these are natural. I took them all when I was pregnant and breastfeeding. So balances your blood sugar, helps you get with energy in the afternoon. It also helps with sugar cravings. They also, when your sugar cravings go away, guess what happens? You have more energy, and it can help you lose weight. We also have this, the Slim Microbiome, which actually has prebiotics. They actually both have prebiotics in it. One just has a little bit different one in there that really helps address the more of the gut health aspect, but they both kind of help with that too. I'm telling you guys, this drink is amazing. You take it every day. You could actually take it up to twice a day. It really, really, really helps for me with like the afternoon crash with those sugar cravings, things like that too. You guys, it is so yummy. So yummy. Like normally, sometimes these drinks, these health drinks do not taste good. That one is like yummy, yummy, yummy. And we've got multiple flavors that you can try. So then we also have our 2, I love to call them like little sister products. This is our gut health ones. We've got our Bio Cleanse, and we've got our Pro Bio 5. And these 2 work in hand together. The Bio Cleanse is a magnesium supplement. And if you're not on magnesium, you guys, you need to be. Most Americans are deficient in magnesium, and it is seriously like one of the hidden gems that people take where they feel really, really good. So it helps you. So what it does, you take it, it's like the cleaner. It goes in there and cleans out your bowels and helps it come out, right? I was really scared of this product when I first started because like I told you, I pooped a lot. Okay. I pooped a lot, and I was really scared that it would make me go too much, but this actually balances you both ways. And this is actually one of the many, many reasons why my period pain went away. So it does a lot of things, but if you're not on a magnesium supplement, everybody needs to be on this. Okay. Also, then we've got the ProBio 5. ProBio 5 is our probiotic, but it also has antifungals and enzymes. It is what actually breaks down the bad bacteria in your gut, and then it feeds it. And then this gets to clean it all out. That's why you want to take them. You don't necessarily take them at the same time, but you want to take them in the day. Probio 5 you take at night before you go to bed. And oh, you guys, seriously, I really think that this is why my health had changed so much and why normal probiotics don't work. Because this one has antifungals and enzymes. So that's why it's so huge. Plexus has so many more products too. And we have a huge system with like weight loss, family health, skincare. And the person who invited you can you can tell them all the struggles for your family, and they can actually suggest for you and whatever fits in your budget. Okay, so there's one more thing. Most people have great results, so they tell their friends and family. I think that was really important to me, is that this helped me so much that I had to let my family know and my friends know that this could be life-changing like it was for me. And the nice thing is that we have this generous friendship bonus. And honestly, it feels so natural just to share something that has helped you so much. And you can actually earn up to $300, I think. I don't even know what it is this month as of right now. I can't remember. Excuse me. For just inviting 3 friends. And you can even go even way more. And we have these programs where if you invite more, it's called a Fast Start program, where they can quickly earn enough to even like pay for your products or even more, which I love. Is such a blessing to never being able to have to pay for my products. You know, we love to link arms with our friends and to make sure that we love to link arms with you also to make sure you have great results and then help you in any way that we can. I'm sure you have people in mind that that is struggling, and who needs these products. And I know certain of it because we know, so many people that are struggling right now. So if you were to invite a friend to this next one, next week, and we can help them too. And, they have a money back promise. So there's really nothing to lose. That's what I love so much about Plexus, is that there was nothing, like I had no reason not to try it, because if I did, I could get all my money back. But it's nice to be able to be 40 pounds lighter, to not have those tummy issues and all the things that I had struggled with. So, needless to say, these products have been life-changing, as you could tell by these stories. What I love so much about these products is they're just so simple. It's just an easy, simple system that has been so life-changing, that gets to the root cause of these things. So that's what I love so much about it. So, I did see that there was a guest, and I think we only have one. So I think it's Lisa. And we don't even have to draw a winner, because Lisa, you are the winner, right? Is that right, Whitney? So perfect. Lisa, thanks so much for coming and jumping on with us. Congratulations. You actually get for jumping on here, because you're the newbie that's here. So that's so exciting. And thank you so much for taking those 15 minutes out of your day. Sorry, I took a little bit of extra time. But we really, really appreciate you jumping on and spending the extra time. So, thanks for joining us. And I just want to say, if this could change your, everything for you too, like it has changed for me. And we hope you guys jump on with us and link arms with us, because we're excited for you. So, did someone
Thanks, Janelle.
Did someone get the email address, Whitney? Were you able to get it, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot.
Okay. All
Thank you.
right. I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks so much for jumping on. Okay, you guys take care.